Yeah, on the year, 15 total goals. 11 different players have scored. As you said, no better highlighted than last time out in the win over Winthrop. NC State in the black uniforms tonight on Alumni Night. Stetson in the road gray with the Hatter green accent. So a little familiarity between the two teams. Last year on September 4th, it was Stetson winning at home in DeLand, Florida. Andres Mata scored in the 58th minute. And then Charles All, who we highlighted in the open, he scored in the 81st minute to really put that one away. So a couple of second half goals were the key in this matchup a year ago. Second half goals have been the calling card for the Hatters so far this season. They have scored a second half goal in all of their matches this year. That's always good when you can score in the second 45. The issue is they've only scored one goal in the first half this season. We get a quick whistle and a foul goes against Stetson. And not a card here, just a talking to. Our referee is Christopher Spivey tonight. Assistant referees Robert Dale and Javier Rodriguez. But yeah, just one first half goal so far this season for Stetson, looking to start much faster here against the Wolfpack. See Donovan Phillip looking for some hold up play, and Hakeem Karamoko was upended. This will be a goal kick. Adam Pham, fifth-year midfielder for NC State, in the mix. He gets his first start in a Wolfpack uniform tonight. One of the changes in the lineup for Coach Hubbard. Did not play this season until Tuesday when he came off the bench, played 26 minutes against Winthrop, and here he is starting. But you might think, okay, he doesn't have a lot of experience so far this season. It is his 42nd career start. He spent 4 years at Colgate. So again, speaking to the NC State depth, even some players like Pham who haven't played a ton yet this season do have 40+ starts under their belt, and that is quality experience. It falls to take Healy with some green grass in front of him. Pham, undercut. Thought they might play advantage. Instead, it'll be a free kick from a good position. I believe that foul is on Andres Rodriguez. Have a go from here, Brad?
I don't know. I think it might be a little bit too far wide, but yeah, you can see Liam Bennett just walked over to the ball now, and I think with his left foot, I think it's a perfect position for him. And if he's not shooting, it's a great opportunity to put the ball into a dangerous area as well.
Bennett, the number 3, head together with Enrique Santos. It is Bennett trying to feed it along at an angle. Santos on it. Sent in again. And Stetson defending well. Hatters will have to be careful to not give away fouls in those areas, those dangerous areas, as we move along, as NC State has been good this season again, averaging 3 goals per match. Been good from set pieces and also in the run of play. Bazumzi Plamana closing down on Charles All, who you see is wearing the captain's armband. Here on this alumni night at the Dale Soccer Stadium. Gotta love alumni night. I don't know about the promotion though, Brad. If you hear some cowbells, that was the giveaway tonight. 200 cowbells given away to the first 200 fans. We don't have an official attendance count yet. It is well over 200. Great atmosphere here. I could just do without the cowbell myself.
Yeah, I walked past them. I didn't pick one up myself.
No SNL. I don't need more cowbell. I'll take less. But a lot of the young fans who are here, as I look out amongst the crowd, able to come early, get a cowbell, and they seem to be enjoying themselves. And that's what it's all about. Low cross into the hands of the keeper, Nicolo Radaelli. He has played all but 1 minute this season for the Hatters. Preseason All-A-Sun goalkeeper. One of 4 players named to the preseason all-conference list for a Hatters program that was picked 3rd in the 8-team A-Sun, Lipscomb being the favorites. Picked just ahead of Florida Gulf Coast, a team that NC State has already faced here at home and beaten this year. They won a thriller against the Eagles, 1-0 on a 90th minute PK goal by Will Butte. Santos commits the foul here against Joao Freitas. Punched by Erb to the top of the box. And a yellow card will be shown here.
Been quite a physical game so far.
Rafael Penzone seeing yellow. And now a whistle and a foul on Karamoko of NC State. So Penzone sees the yellow. Has plenty of ACC experience. Spent 3 years at Louisville before transferring to Stetson last year. He made 9 starts a year ago. See that throw-in taking place right in front of Coach Hubbard, signaling to fam, send it long. We are very early, Brad, in the Coach Hubbard era, just 5 matches in. Obviously unbeaten, 4 wins, 1 draw. What have you liked, what you've seen so far in the totality of those 5 matches?
I mean, from a results standpoint, you know, don't really get much better than that.
Can't
but I
complain
think
about the results.
Just watching them, like, I think there's a clear identity of how, you know, Coach Hubbard wants to play and how NC State are playing now. You know, yeah, they've got different personnel. They can play different personnel in different positions, right? But the philosophy is their identity remains the same. You know, they're 2 forwards up top. You know, they're Tate Healy or, you know, Drew Lovelace in that number 10 position, right? And then you got the 2 8s, the 2, you know, central midfielders to the side, either side of Plamana tonight, and then Tate Healy up top, so that diamond in the middle. You know, they've just got a lot of personnel, and the strength and depth in the squad is great, but, you know, just the way they're lining up, right? Like, they make all these changes, but, you know, NC State remain NC State, you know, and they're always a threat by the way they play.
Already opened up ACC play with a win, 2-1 here against Cal. It was that win that propelled them into the national rankings, again, for the first time in nearly 5 seasons. And with a blowout win over Winthrop already this week, looking to cap it off if they can once again be victorious here against a good Stetson team. Hatters enjoying a bit of possession. Bombed long here for Freitas. Lamana wins it back for NC State. It's handled by number 6, Nikola Markovic, in the middle for NC State. Has played the full 90 in the last 2 matches. His first action as a freshman from Montreal. Good move here from the Wolfpack. Well defended. Closed down. Clarence Loriot. NC State wants a foul and is given the whistle. Karamoko tried to get on the end of it. Stetson defensively has been strong in the box. Hatters coming off a 1-1 draw on Monday against UAB. Conceded in the first minute, but really controlled that match. Able to score just after halftime. It ended 1-1. Goal from Afonso Conde in the 47th. Liam Bennett into the feet of Healy. Loriot steps up. All. Well weighted pass. Logan Erb will just slow things down. A couple years at San Diego State, where he was all conference last year, second team all Pac-12. Has conceded just 1 goal in his 2 starts, 180 minutes coming into tonight. Freitas' chip blocked by Bennett. Corner. Low corner, back to All. Yves Choyap heads it out. Rodriguez. Thought Andres Manta might have a chance momentarily there. He scored against NC State a year ago. Plamana, strong tackle on Pinzon. Well, Brad, just over 15 minutes in, what are your impressions of this match so far?
Yeah, a lot different to the game on Tuesday, definitely. I think both teams still trying to figure each other out a little bit. Definitely physical, definitely intense. You know, both teams putting each other under a lot of pressure. Not a lot of time and space on the ball. You see here, Philip on the ball, pressure on his back straight away. So it's been a fairly even game so far, but you know, let's see if they can both teams can keep up with this intensity.
Yeah, as you noted, that was Andre Casas immediately.
Yeah, but you can see here, Stetson, they're not afraid to step up and put pressure on NC State, and it's resulting into a lot of, you know, longer passes forward into Karamoko or Philip, which, I mean, for NC State, you're not really complaining because those two, they can handle, deal with those balls up top. But there's times where Stetson will get those second balls, as you've just said, and they're getting a little bit of control of the game now.
Tavon Masendin. Playing in that 6. Offside flag goes up. And we're going to have our first substitutions, looks like. Adam Pham out, and Will Butte replacing him. Benjamin Donato coming in for Pinzon, who picked up the yellow card just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, not surprised to see Butte be introduced to the game this early. You know, I think he's someone that can, you know, step up for NC State, bring, you know, the intensity, just drive the press, get on the ball, control the game for NC State as well.
A couple of goals and an assist for Butte on the year. He is the leading returning scorer from a year ago. How about this? Karamoko into the feet of Philip. They take a deflection. No, they say.
Looked like a deflection from this angle, but you can see here just the threat NC State have, you know, just moments like that.
Certainly onside.
Yeah, especially with those two up top, they're so quick, so powerful.
Yeah, definitely caught the back heel of Lorio. So good defending by Lorio. A little unfortunate for NC State not to get a corner. That ball could have deflected anywhere. Maybe Herb a little fortunate that it just goes out harmlessly for the goal kick. Again, Herb has been superb in goal for NC State so far in his couple of opportunities. He also claims to be a great bowler. Something I cannot claim, certainly.
Yeah, me neither. Can't say I do it that often though either, so.
Practice makes perfect. How big is bowling in the UK?
Fairly similar to here.
At Ali's, yeah. Chipped over the head of Andres Mata. Butte trying to get on the end of it, and here comes Radaeli, the grad student from Milan. Radaeli with 5 shutouts last year, including the one against NC State, 2-0 in early September. One of 7 matches he and Stetson won a season ago. All the way back to Erb it goes. The sub, Donato. Poor touch, lost it. Donato making just his 2nd collegiate appearance tonight in Raleigh. He played the full 90 on the road against College of Charleston, so he has logged some really strong minutes in a road environment already. Garamoko cutting by Casas. Couldn't quite link up with Donovan Phillip. Joya. Donato interfering with that pass. And a handball on NC State. It was a very rainy morning into the afternoon here. The sun came out briefly right before kickoff, and all of a sudden the clouds have rolled back in. This is a pitch that took on quite a bit of moisture. Now the surface here at NC State is second to none. How does the pitch play in a situation like this? Took on a lot of water, not actively raining right now.
To be honest, I think this makes it even better. Okay. You know, it adds an extra zip on the pass. You know, the ball moves a little bit quicker. I'd say since, you know, with the rain today, the amount of rain it got, like, the pitch could be a lot more heavier. So heavier on the legs, so your legs might start to get a little bit more tired earlier on in the game. But in terms of, like, the actual playing surface, you know, I think it's good. The ball, yeah, again, just moves so much more. You know,
ball moves, but you're not splashing around out there.
Yeah, it's not to that extreme. So, you know, it stopped raining at the right time, I'd say.
Ideal conditions. Markovic, who logged his first collegiate assist on Tuesday against Winthrop. And NC State again trying to get in behind. Phillip is tripped up. Offside. Tangled up with Giuseppe Croce. Again, offside, you see top of your screen. Masendin. And nobody making that anticipated run. Just the one change for both coaches so far. We'll see what adjustments are made as this half rolls along. We've seen there in just the offside moment ago. Phillip got behind the defense again. Brett, this Hatters back line has not been shy of being aggressive.
Yeah, they're very aggressive. Yeah, they're trusting themselves to deal with Karamoka and Phillip. Sometimes even a lot of space for them to run into, but
yeah, Karamoka was looking to run into some space there. Didn't get the service from Bennett that he wanted.
Yeah. But I think aggressive is a good word to describe them right now.
Yeah, thank you, my friend. Yeah, aggressive, but obviously that takes a lot of confidence and just trust, like you say, to deal with the two forwards for NC State. Plamana got that tackle right. That was Conde upended. Good defending near the corner flag. Well, here on Alumni Night, they just had an announcement about alumni meeting at halftime. Brad, you look back on your career here at NC State and some of the memories that you had, played on some very good teams. What do you think of?
I was thinking of the good games that we played on here. You know, a lot of good memories. I think, you know, going back to beating UNC here, can't remember the year, might have been 2019, 2018.
You played in a time of extra time and golden goal.
Yeah, overtime, golden goal. Yep, they were still around. I think that rule changed my last year.
all will have a goal. And the deflection, saved twice and in. Third effort. It is Freitas who strikes, and it's a first half goal for the Hatters. Joao Freitas.
I think it's the first strike here. Difficult to deal with. You know, falls. Yeah, he does well to just a follow up. Just anticipating the rebound.
It is the first career goal in collegiate soccer for Joao Freitas. His first season with the Hatters, just the second goal conceded by Logan Erb all season.
You know, Freitas does really well just to follow up, not once but twice. I think the first shot originally was difficult to deal with for Erb, but you know, looking back, I think Erb would want to push that ball a little bit wider if he's not catching it, just direct it away from the forwards. But you know, Freitas does really well just to follow up, not once but twice. You know, he's just the quickest to the ball.
And another yellow card given to Stetson. Yeah, the value of hitting the target.
Yeah, exactly. But I think positions like this now for NC State can be, you know, really dangerous. You saw earlier on where Liam Bennett put the ball in, and now we've got Teg Healy. Oh.
It will be a corner kick.
Yeah, and that was just put into a really, really awkward position, really dangerous position.
Yeah, I think awkward was a really good word to describe that.
Yeah, so when you're taking a free kick, you just need to put it in a good area and let the attackers, that your teammates, just go to work.
NC State looking for a quick response. After the 30th minute goal by Joao Freitas. That yellow card assessed to Benjamin Donato, the sub. So both Donato and the man that he subbed in for, Rafael Penzone, have seen yellow. Several subs for NC State. Santiago Hoyos, Junior Nare. Looks like Aiton Rosen is also in. And Drew Lovelace. So 4 subs. And really all attacking options.
Yeah, I was going to say, basically their front 3, and then Lovelace as well, more of an attacker player coming in.
So again, Stetson have been more of a second half team this year, looking for a fast start. They do strike first. Just what they were envisioning coming in to Raleigh, a team playing with a lot of confidence, having beaten this team a year ago.
Yeah. And it's been a fairly even game. I think we're still seeing that both teams just battling, figuring each other out. You know, Stetson have had spells in possession. NC State have had spells in possession. A lot of fouls, a lot of free kicks, just aggressive. But the first real chance of the game fell to Stetson, and they took, you know, advantage of that. That was just, how can NC State react to going to goal down at home as well?
With 4 new attackers out there. Rosen's cross takes a deflection to the top of the box, cleared away. We'll see if NC State with a deeper bench, what impact that will have as this match wears along. Junior Nare on the ball. Punched away. Oh. All right, that gets through everybody. Almost connected with Hoyos. Lovelace, who's been in form, gives it away. Well, that goal from Joao Freitas maybe even picked up the energy even more in this match, or perhaps that's just the new subs. Well done by all to get it back.
It's intense, isn't it?
Indeed.
Seeing some turnovers, winning the ball back. I think Lovelace made 2 sliding tackles there to win the ball back, but you know, NC State turning it over again, Stetson turning it over again. Just not sure if it's good reactions to losing the ball, or you know, dealing with the ball a little bit better when you do win it back.
Donato still moving with it through everyone. Last ditch tackle. Here's the goal scorer, Freitas. And Herb gets on it.
Yeah, well done. Good play from Stetson there. You know, they're up for it. The intensity into this game is really, really incredible.
An entertaining first half, and a whole lot more soccer to be played. Header won by Isaac Heffes. Hoyos has a few numbers in the box. Just the second goal conceded by Herb so far this season. He's been tough to beat. It took 3 shots in short succession. They're going to have the long throw specialist Heffes come up and look to create some chaos with this throw-in.
And just going back to that goal, that was the first real chance of the game. You know, those couple of shots.
Agreed.
And the rebounds. I think we've seen like dangerous crosses and dangerous set pieces, but that was the first real chance of the game.
Yeah, the first time either keeper had been forced into a save. Herb made 2, could not make a third. just trying to draw a whistle there. And our referee, Christopher Spivey, saying, get up. Didn't see anything in that challenge. And Nare, I think, is saying that's the same situation there. But he extended the arm. That's what was seen. That's what was called. Junior Nare playing in his 67th career match tonight. He scored against Winthrop. Again, who didn't? They put in 7.
Completely different opponent tonight, though, with Stetson.
Yep.
Stetson a lot more aggressive, you know, just taking the game to NC State. They're not, you know, they're not fazed by the atmosphere, by the field, by the stadium, or anything like that. They're just coming here with a real presence.
Herb makes it his on the cross by Conde. Five minutes remain in the first half. Are there any more goals to be had? A giveaway, and now here come the Hatters.
Good defending. But again, that was a dangerous moment there for Stetson. You know, winning the ball back and, you know, 3-on-3, almost 4-on-3 there, running that NC State's back 3.
Freitas again causing issues. Then into the feet of Nare, trying to turn around Lorio. Plomana and Rosen not on the same page. Hefes, the center back, well forward. Nare to Hoyos.
Oh.
Bit of magic there from NC State. One touch passing.
And I think in a game like this, where it's so like intense and a little bit frantic, you know, it's just dealing with like the ball's up in the air a little bit, you know, and just dealing with, you know, trying to get a flick on those one touches, little touches that you can have.
Costas got ahead to it initially. They are able to keep it. Good effort by Plamana and Nare. Comfortably done by the freshman, playing at just his third collegiate match. Nikola Markovic.
Yeah, he's been solid for NC State. You know, he's just a freshman, but it looks like he's played here for years. Just his presence and composure back there.
Well, you mentioned how the ball just moves a little bit faster, and it skipped through the surface. Kind of illustrating your earlier point. Under 40 seconds remain. Stetson maybe looking for one last chance. I'll be certainly pleased with how they played in this first half. Perhaps looking to add to this 1-0 lead. To the top of the box it goes. Lovelace on it. Play continues.
Yeah, I think that was just good defending. I think both centre backs for each team, all centre backs I should say, very good performance from all four of them in this game.
So an entertaining first half, played with tempo, played with pace. Stetson on a 30th minute goal. We are ready for the second half here in the city of Oaks. NC State and Stetson. 30th minute goal by Joao Freitas. The difference in this one, 45 minutes remaining. It was a really entertaining first half. It was played with good pace, Brad. Even if there weren't a ton of clear-cut chances, there were a lot of half chances, a lot of putting the ball in dangerous areas.
Yeah, the games was played at a fast pace. You know, it was very, I'm not going to say scrappy, but intense, very physical. So very even. You know, Stetson had the only chance of the game, but again, we've seen a couple of moments where balls have been put into dangerous areas and just no one's gotten the end of it. So I think both teams are just looking to see, okay, how can we settle this game down? How can we, you know, create clear-cut chances?
Looks like NC State sticking mostly with the players that finished the first half. A couple of changes for Stetson here in the second half. Gabriel Toro, Xavi Chato, both in. Here is Charles All, who put one on frame in the first, spilled by Erb. It was very similar to that, almost deja vu, how Stetson scored the goal.
No, exactly that. Just that long distance shot. Yeah, it's just this surface, right? When you talk about the rain, like as a goalkeeper, they're difficult to handle. I mean, it's just bouncing in front of you. You don't really know what to expect. It's just going to skip up the surface. You know, Herb does well there. You know, he doesn't catch it straight away, but, you know, keeps it close and he's pouncing on that second one. Whereas the first Stetson's goal, you know, he didn't catch it and tried to push it to the side and it just fell into the path of Freitas.
Rosen trying to spring himself.
Yeah, you mentioned no changes for NC State at halftime. It's just the same team that finished the first half, but you're wondering if Coach Hub is thinking, okay, Karamoko, Phillip, Healy, you're going to come in and make an impact in this second half.
Here on Alumni Night, where at halftime as the long throw is headed out of danger. Halftime, alum both NC State men's and women's soccer from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, every decade honored at halftime. You know, when many of them played, the substitution rules when you played, right, are different, new this year. So, yeah, you thinking about maybe the starters now is also the closers, the players that you want to finish out those final minutes.
Yeah, but Coach Hubbard, right, and like all coaches now, they've got to trust, you know, a lot more players.
Yeah,
like,
this
team that they put out, NC State put out for this second half, right, they're going to be playing like good amount of minutes. You know, they're still 1-0 down. You got to start this second half bright. You know, yeah, you might save, you know, Karamoko, Phillip, Healy to bring on and try and change the game and try and make an impact when needed. But, you know, this team that's come out, they've still got to try and get themselves back into this game.
Yeah, very valuable minutes right now. Chato. Never threatening goal there. He's come off the bench now the last 3 matches. Xavi Chato is the ASUN Freshman of the Year a season ago and made Top Drawer Soccer's top 100 freshman list. He came in at number 67 on that list. This is Lorio feeling the effects. An important part of what was an impressive defensive effort in the first half. He and Giuseppe Croce really doing well.
I think what NC State missed, though, when, you know, Karamoko's not on the field, when Phillip's not on the field, is just being able to play those passes longer, just playing the ball straight into the forward players, you know, because, you know, there's such a big presence up there. You know, with the lineup right now, you know, with Nara playing up there, you know, you're looking to keep the ball on the ground. Whereas Phillip and Karamoko, you can play it in the air and they'll deal with it.
Yeah, it is quite a luxury to have a couple of players that you can be so direct with.
Yeah.
Official attendance tonight on Alumni Night, 1,307. Good crowd to see an unbeaten NC State team against a quality opponent from the ASUN. And an early foul here in the second half. Lorio pleading his case, but this is going to be a good opportunity for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, they've scored a few goals from this position already this season. Just set piece, putting the ball into a dangerous area.
Yeah, this is typically Liam Bennett territory. Looks like Drew Lovelace is there also.
Yeah, you think maybe Lovelace, you know, with an in-swinger. I think Bennett had an in-swinger in the first half. So we'll see what happens here.
Got it to Rosen's head, I believe. Might have been Hoyos. And an NC State corner incoming.
But it's not necessarily the first one that NC State are too worried about. It's landing on the second balls. And I was just about to say, this is where you miss having Healy on the field because he's just everywhere. He always somehow managed to find the ball.
Choya.
Good pass.
Lamanna with a good ball to Nare. Snared. Radaeli.
That was a great pass by Plamana. Yeah, everyone's just expecting him to go out wide because he's under so much pressure, but he just manages to split the midfield and just find Nare in that pocket of space there. I think Nare had a little bit more time than he realised as well.
Crochet. Now work around Butte, and does. And then nobody for NC State wanted to play it.
Yeah.
Mata. It will be a Hatter's throw.
Yeah, and Stetson, you know, is playing the same way they played in the first half. They're just being aggressive. They're just battling. You know, just winning the ball back. They're not giving NC State any time on the ball whatsoever. And even then, like, yeah, Bennett he kept the ball, but Stetson just forced him to play backwards. Just putting him under pressure straight away. And then eventually forcing a turnover like that.
Markovic comes in for the tackle. Nearly 10 minutes gone in this second half.
Yeah, and I don't think it'll be long until we see Enrique Santos, Phillip, Carmoko, Healy. You know, they're all warming up now, so you would expect, you know, in the next 5-10 minutes they'll be coming on, especially if the game stays the way it is.
Again, an NC State team that is scoring goals in bunches, 3 per match, the average. And sure, 7 on Tuesday, that certainly helps the numbers, right? But it was consistent before that, scoring multiple goals, you know, in all but one.
And they're battling right now. You know, it's not an easy game for either teams, but you know, now it's just, okay, who can provide that little piece of magic that we need, that NC State need? Like, who can settle the game? Who can control the game in Stetson's half? You know, you're looking to think, okay, Healy can be one of those guys. Santos can be one of those guys.
Crochet with a much-needed tackle. Mata dispossessed. You know, interestingly, talking about NC State scoring a bunch of goals, they had the most difficulty scoring against an A-Sun team, against Florida Gulf Coast, a team expected to be, you know, right there in the rankings of the A-Sun with this Stetson program. Stetson expected to be just a little bit better. Lovelace fouled. Coach Hubbard hustling to get a ball back in play. It's an NC State team that has been down this season and come from behind to win. They did it in the very first match in the Coach Hubbard era. Down not once but twice to High Point, a quality side, before winning 3-2 in dramatic fashion. 89th minute goal by Vazumzi Plamana. Putting their shiny new 24th ranking in the country on the line tonight. Oh, Charles All offside flag is up.
Yeah.
But he almost single-handedly created that goal.
Yeah, I think it's a good 5 yards offside. Linesman put it up straight away. Yeah, he's just,
no doubt about that one. But just a sign of the trouble that all can cause and how quickly, one turnover can change things. Choya. Rosen. And here come those substitutions for Coach Hubbard, and it is almost a hockey line change. 4 new attackers in. It is Healy and Phillip and Karamoko and Santos as expected.
Yeah, it's tough for those guys because now with the new rules, you obviously can't come back in.
That is very different with the no re-entry.
Yeah.
A lot more like baseball. You make a substitution, right? You make a change, and that's it.
Can't say I'm knowledgeable at all with the baseball rules. Yeah,
that's part of why managing in baseball is such a. There's tough decisions to be had, right?
Yeah.
You want this player or that player for a certain situation because the situation you need them for now.
Yeah.
Might not be the situation that's presented, 15 minutes later, or in baseball several innings later, right? So, yeah, a lot more to do for the head coaches on both sides, and also more flow to the game with just fewer substitution moments.
And I think that's it, though. Like, I think that's what makes it so much better. And again, they're in a dangerous.
All still with it, and again he puts it on target. Nearly a rebound opportunity again.
Yeah, we've seen that like 2 or 3 times. I think that's the 3rd time we've seen it today.
First all on frame, then Maurice Hauser.
Yeah. And I think Herb, again, those shots from distance, they're not that easy to deal with. And again, just parries it into a dangerous area where Stetson were able to get a shot off. Granted, it was a difficult chance for them, but
yeah, Hauser is their leading scorer so far on this year. He's got 2 goals.
Yeah, I think Herb's just looking to punch everything away. Even that cross there, like he maybe could have caught that. He wasn't under too much pressure. But he's just looking to punch the ball away and just get it away from danger.
Charles All, we highlighted him in the open, the senior from Winter Park, Florida. Typically more of a creator in his career. 2 goals, 16 assists on his resume. But he has created with his shots tonight.
Yeah, but you can see with that last play, he just kept dribbling and dribbling. Like he's creative, he's skillful, and the shots, they're from distance, but they're all on target. He's not just shooting from anywhere. He's really creating good opportunities for himself.
What can Stetson do with this corner kick? To the top of the box. Oh. And the deflection stays in play. Erb with a bomb of a throw. He threw that well over midfield. I didn't know he had that in his bag.
Yeah, we haven't seen that. Haven't seen that yet.
That is a weapon. Now Karamoko.
Yeah.
Shoulder to shoulder with Crochet, and play continues.
And I think that's just what it was. I think it was just shoulder to shoulder.
Crochet is still down, and the clock will be stopped.
Yeah, I don't think that's anything. Yeah, I don't think that's a foul. I think that was a correct call from the referee.
Giuseppe Crochet from Pittsburgh, couple years at Duquesne in his home city before transferring down to DeLand. His fourth start in a row. He's been good tonight, again pairing with Lorio. Karamoko.
Yeah.
And the offside flag goes up.
Not sure if that was offside, but again, with Karamoko, with Philip on the field, Hefes, he just cleared that ball. It was a pass, directed it, but Karamoko is just able to deal with it. I think he looks slightly off there.
Just so.
Yeah. But the passes to Karamoko or Philip don't have to be perfect, right? They can be a lot more direct, and those two, there's such a handful, they can handle it up there.
Casas just settles it down. Chateau moves it well. Rodriguez now. Andres Rodriguez still. They don't clear it from danger. It's all.
Again, you can just see he's just trying to shift the ball.
Chateau's cross took a deflection. And again, all living at the top of the box. Chips, back post. Well, you see the creativity, you see the skill, and he almost gave the Hatters a 2-0 lead.
And again, just landed on the second ball, is just keeping the attack live. I mean, if you're Stetson, you just got to keep doing what you're doing. There's 25 minutes left in the game. You just got to keep this up. And I think that's what it may come down to. It's just the depth in the squad. And I think that should have been a foul on Karamoko there, but just a depth in the squad. NC State made a lot of changes, whereas Stetson, they haven't made as many changes. So it's just if the starting lineup can just continue this intensity, keep playing.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like, at least again, that's on the far side. It looked to be more of a shove in the back than shoulder to shoulder from here, but play was allowed to continue, and NC State a bit frustrated with back-to-back calls or non-calls in this case. But yeah, for Stetson, there's a saying here. I don't know if you heard it, Brad. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. They just got to keep doing what they're doing. They're playing really well. And if you're NC State, you just got to keep trying to find a way to break Stetson down.
Rodriguez coming in on Butte to shield Sam away from the ball. Away to Enrique Santos, who scored against Cal. Switching sides. Good run by Choyap. Good ball by Choyap.
Oh.
And Phillip and Karamoko had the connection, but not the finish. Boy, everything but the final shot.
Yeah. And with NC State's formation, you know, it's going to be the fullbacks providing the width and finding themselves in these situations. You know, it's good ball in. Phillip does well to keep it alive. Again, just such a big presence. But look at Stetson's two defenders there, like this, yeah, making it so difficult for Karamoko. And I think it was Croquet. You know, he knew he wasn't going to get to the ball, so he's just doing what he can to put Karamoko under pressure and put him off that header, which is what he did.
To your point about seeing if Stetson could continue that amount of effort, that amount of running, things did open up a bit for NC State there. We hadn't seen a whole lot of that in this match. We'll see if that is a one-off or if it becomes more of a trend here in the final 20 minutes plus. A 30th minute goal by Joao Freitas, the difference so far. Along with Brad Sweeney, I'm Andrew Sanders. It has been a very entertaining match. Second year in a row these two teams have met. They should play every year. Not a bad trip for either. Last year in DeLand, 2-0 to Stetson. This year in Raleigh so far, 1-0 for the Hatters. He took a deflection.
And again, he's not afraid to shoot from distance, is he?
Yeah, why not? And the man of the match thus far. Some fresh subs waiting to come on for NC State. They must defend what is the fourth Hatters corner.
What happened there?
Now we're ready. They do indeed defend that corner.
Oh,
with a curling ball. Rodriguez Oh, he got it right. On frame in the hands of Herb.
Yeah.
To your point, not trying to catch it there, just trying to punch it away, and that gave Rodriguez an opportunity.
No, and that one was
on a quick counter.
Yeah, I was just going to say that one with Herb, you know, it was a good punch away. You know, yeah, it fell to Stetson, but like there was some distance on his punch. But you can see as soon as the ball's coming into him, he's not even looking to catch it. He's just looking to get rid of it and punch it away.
The quality from Charles All tonight has been the difference.
Yeah, it's just interesting to see Liam Bennett's been taken off for NC State. Now Caleb Tommy's came in. It's naturally not really left-footed, not really a left back, but he's just slotting into that left back position. Probably more of an attacking change for NC State.
Yeah, fresh legs, a lot of pace. 13 in black, Caleb Tommy. There is a Stetson player down, I believe, cramping here. Is that Rodriguez? Hope it's just a cramp. And the Hatters trainer will come out, tend to him. A matchup of two very unique nicknames, right? The Wolfpack and the Hatters. You know why they're called the Hatters?
No.
So, hat maker, John B. Stetson, Stetson hats, famous hats, okay. So, late 1800s, there was a freeze, you know, oranges, citrus industry, very big in Florida. Cooler temperatures, there was a freeze, and that left the area in DeLand really financially struggling. So, enter John B. Stetson. It was originally called DeLand Academy. Stetson making a donation in 1889. They ended up renaming the university in his honor.
Oh, wow.
So that's why they are the Hatters, and the mascot is John B., named after, of course, John B. Stetson.
Learn something new every day. That's good story, though.
So that is how you get one of the more unique nicknames. John B., the new mascot, made his debut just over 10 years ago. Used to be the Mad Hatter, which is a great name for a mascot. But evidently, the Mad Hatter discontinued due to scaring too many children. Not making it up. They said, we need a maybe more child-friendly mascot. Oh, it falls to Phillip. Karamonko, and the shot is blocked. And Crochet with last-ditch defending.
Yeah, Phillip just does really well to pick out Karamonko, but what a tackle that is. What a tackle.
Giuseppe Crochet keeping the Hatters in front. Surely that's going to find the back of the net, if not for that tackle.
Yeah.
Hauser plays it out. NC State looking to take the throw quickly. And Heffa says, pump the brakes. This is my specialty. This is almost like a corner in itself for NC State. Headed side netting. Markovic with the header.
Yeah, just think he was getting sandwiched by two of the Stetson's defenders there.
I've seen that a lot tonight.
Yeah.
Marking has been good. None better than the play that Crochet just made. Late in the challenge, Lorio gets stuck in on Healy, and he sees yellow.
He does get the ball, but after the fact, right? Like he's, Healy got to the ball first, and then he touches it just onto Lauriette's back leg.
Carence Lorio with the yellow card, third yellow that we have seen. All have been two hatters, Penzone, Donato, and now it is the veteran center back. Plenty of target men for Healy and Santos here. Phillip, Karamoko, Markovic. Hefis is in there as well. It is Markovic. Got his head to it once more.
Again, Stetson just forcing NC State backwards.
Karamoko runs out of real estate. All right, is it time for Hefis again? This is his range. Yeah, he wants the long
you
throw.
can see.
It was Herb earlier, showing off the bomb past midfield, and now Hefis. Who says soccer's not a game that can be played with your hands? It makes an impact for this NC State team. Settled down. And Karamoko plays it out.
Yeah, it's just that final little bit of quality that's lacking for NC State at the minute.
Healy takes a deflection and a skipping ball, which again, with the field taking on so much moisture earlier today, throughout the day, that can be very difficult. Did not trouble Radaeli this time. And Rodriguez tangled up with Butte. Hauser doing his best to disrupt NC State going quickly. Caleb Tommy. Home crowd wanted a whistle. They don't get it.
Yeah, I think it was a hopeful whistle. Or hopeful, it's hopeful for a whistle. Against Stetson, just being tough to break down.
Coming up next for these two teams, NC State short trip to Chapel Hill at North Carolina. Friday the 20th, a week from today. Stetson returning home, take on the Ospreys of North Florida. Next Saturday, the 21st, 7 o'clock. NC State wrapping up. Well, three-match homestand here tonight. Stetson will begin that three-match homestand against North Florida. Back in the friendly confines, the Athletic Training Center. Their home that they split with women's soccer, lacrosse. Or pardon me, I misspoke. NC State with the match against UNCW first. Apologies. Santos, Karamoko. Still Karamoko. And nothing comes of a golden opportunity here in the 80th minute.
And I think that was it. We're talking about who can provide that final piece of quality for NC State. And Santos does really well. Slides Karamoko in, but Karamoko just wants it on his left foot. You know, just trying to get back onto his left foot. You know, he probably could have hit it first time, but he took a touch and didn't really get that first touch. Didn't really get the ball out of his feet. But great play from Santos.
Clock stopped. Card coming out here. Yeah, Hauser, kind of second time he's been involved in that kind of a situation. Fourth yellow of the night. Now NC State will see its first card.
Yeah, Santos just doesn't need to get involved with that. Yes, it's a yellow card all day. You know, you're chasing the game. You don't want to give unnecessary free kicks away like that. And you know, the yellow card you don't need to get.
Oh, ready to resume play. Just over 9.5 remaining. Just under, I should say. Caleb Tommy with fresh legs. Butte picks out his pass to Choyap. Karamoko able to get under it. Not much in that. And some frustration showing from the Wolfpack. Healy. Wolfpack's leading scorer has been relatively quiet tonight so far. Might he have something to say about this final score? Choyap's ball gets through everyone and out for a goal kick.
Yeah, you mentioned Healy. He has been quiet. I just don't think he's gotten on the ball, but I don't think Stetson have allowed him to get on the ball. I don't think anytime he's got on the ball, they just put pressure on him straight away, and they're marking him very closely. But you'd like to think in a tight game like this, you'd see him doing all he can to get on the ball.
Mauricio Restrepo enters late, replacing Hauser. Restrepo's been a starter the last couple of matches, but coming off the bench here, final 6. Good step up. Casas heads it forward. Stetson looking to shut out NC State for the 2nd consecutive year. Looking to make it 2-0 here. Both teams with some tired legs at this point. NC State should be the fresher team. They've substituted more, but they have not been able to crack this Stetson defense, and that an unforced error will allow the Hatters to run a little more time off.
And that's what NC State have just lacked tonight, just that little bit of quality.
Some quality there. Karamoko puts it on the feet of Healy. Take Healy. Take Healy still. Take Healy into the arms of Radaeli.
Yeah, we mentioned he's been quiet tonight, but that's what he can do. He can produce moments of magic like that.
Been impressed tonight, not just with the work rate, but the organization from Stetson.
Yeah. They've been so hard to break down anytime NC State have had the ball. You know, they're just finding it so difficult to break them down, but they're just constantly putting NC State under pressure. They're just frustrating NC State. Again, they're like 3 minutes to go, and as soon as Kalen Tommy got the ball, just pressure on him straight away.
Some space here. Choi Up. Oh, he gets through everyone. That ball was wanting to be hit.
Yeah, it's a great ball in from Choi Up, just in such a dangerous area. Karamoka got the flick, and then Philip was there as well. Didn't quite get that touch on target, but you know, we've seen that a couple of times tonight, just balls into dangerous areas, crosses into dangerous areas, but you know, NC State got on the end of that one, but just couldn't direct it towards goal.
This has been an NC State team that has been able to find late goals, particularly at home. An 89th minute game winner in the opener against High Point. A 90th minute goal against a Sun opponent, Florida Gulf Coast. That was a match winner. Do they have another late one in them? Showing some signs of being dangerous here in the last 10 minutes or so. Just 2 minutes more of defending for the Hatters. Choi Yap will try across again. It's a good one! Philip finishes!
Choi Yap again. Great ball into the box. We just saw this 2 minutes ago, but just a great ball in, and Philip is such a presence. It does really well just to get on the end of that, but the contact he makes with the ball just heads it into the ground, into the corner. It's just, that's what you want. That's what NC State needed. Just needed that final bit of quality in the final third. And it's a great ball in and a great header as well to go with it.
Second straight match, Donovan Phillip has scored. And the Wolfpack is level. Under 2 minutes to play. Another dramatic late goal. Stetson maybe not done. They'll have a corner. Well, he said they had been lacking that final quality.
Yeah.
And that was of the highest quality. Phillip.
That's what they needed. That's what they've been looking for all night. And you saw Choya earlier on. He just put a similar ball in low into the ground, into a dangerous area. Karamoko got a touch. Philip got a touch. Then couldn't direct it to the goal. But that ball in from Choya was just sensational. Well, this is what I like about this Stetson team, though. They're still fighting, they're still battling. You know, NC State just got the equalizer. You know, now they're testing Stetson a little bit, but Stetson have just said, okay, let's go and get a winner. Let's go and go back. You know, and they've just got 2 corners back to back with 30 seconds left as well.
And with the clock running, not in a hurry, they want the last chance to be on this end with no counter opportunity. Good ball. Choyap got ahead to it, top of the box. Santos with the block, job still not done.
Chaos in there.
One last go.
Oh,
Herb comes out and is upended.
absolutely chaos.
And the match will end in a 1-1 draw.